Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here. We have a nice 5 game slate here for Thursday, October 17th. As normal, hopefully, you guys all did very good last night on the 5/6 gamer, I think, depending on what site you played on. Anyway, it was not too bad for us, and a lot of the advice I did give you guys was pretty spot on. So hopefully, you guys played some of them. Gallinari went off. I didn't say anything about Drummond. I guess I should have. But we played him, but it wasn't too bad. So, but for the most part, all the picks we had were pretty good. Rozier sat out, but Graham wasn't too bad. And so, yeah, hopefully you guys played some of the guys and won some money. So, anyway, like I said, it was another W for us last night for FanDuel and DraftKings. Came in top 1 to 2% on both sides. Zoom in a little bit since it's a little hard to see here. This was our FanDuel lineup here. We had Lillard, Graham, McCollum, Harden, Bridges, Barnett. And then we had, Barrett, JT Barrett, or Barnett. I think it's Barrett. My bad. Jackson, Chris Drummond. Anyway, all these guys did pretty good besides Chris. Unfortunately, he had a bad one. Besides that, everyone did really good. 3-14-3. Solid lineup for sure. So, cashed everywhere on that one there. And DK wasn't too bad either. Mostly the same guys. Added Alexander, added Anderson on this one just because he was going to start, and he was pretty cheap. And, let me get in Collins, Lillard, and Harden. So, overall, once again, it was a solid W for all of us. Hopefully, you guys will come join us. It's only $10 for the last 2 days of preseason. That's obviously $5 a day. So, why not come join us? It's $10. I mean, $10 is $10. It's not much. You can easily, take a shot and probably win some money with us. So, to get in on it, check out our Twitter in the comment section below. And also, we are, as normal, we have our season pass going on and our monthly coming up as well. You only have a couple of days left to get in on season pass until it's at 300. It's going to go up to 350 here pretty soon. So why not get in on it while you guys can? So that is it for all that. Anyway, we're going to move on to today. As normal, I'm going to say for the last 2 games, anything can happen with people sitting, and it's back-to-backs, etc., etc. So definitely take this with a grain of salt. So we're going to go look at the Miami side. Honestly, this is a question mark side for me with Miami, kind of like Portland last night. They got a back-to-back. So are they going to play their starters tonight and rest them tomorrow? Are they going to play them their starters both days, 20 minutes, and then that's mostly it. I'm not sure. So we'll have to see. So if they start their guys, I don't mind Bam. He's going up against Vuk, so that hurts a little bit. If Tyler Hero gets to start, I think for sure you got to play him. I mean, the dude's been a beast. So, but for the most part, I don't have much from this game. You can look at Winslow, maybe Jimmy, but I don't know. It's just not a fast-paced game for me. So I guess Hero's the only one I'd really look at. And if they're starting, if these guys do sit, I mean, I don't mind Tyler Hero, Derek Jones, maybe a little bit of Kendrick Nunn. He did pretty good last time out. So when the starters rested, so we'll just have to see how they play that one. So I can't really say much on it because I got a back-to-back. So moving on to Orlando side, this is their last game, and most of these guys, it's their last games. As of now, I got Vukovic at 33.5. I like him. He's probably my favorite Orlando guy. Don't mind Gordon or Isaac. Isaac might pick up Jimmy Butler, which might hurt him a little bit. But for the most part, I really don't have anyone from this game. It's just not the game I'm targeting. So probably Vukovic is the one I target from the Orlando side and move on. So, and even that, he's still kind of nursing a little bit of an injury, so I don't know how much they're going to push him. So that's it. Not really into that game much. Once again, Atlanta is just like Miami. They have a back-to-back, so I didn't really change any of these dudes' minutes or points or anything like that. We'll have to see what's going on with these guys. They did push Young and Collins pretty well yesterday. I really do expect Collins to sit. Young may be limited, but we'll have to see. We'll just have to see what they do here. I can't really say too much. Bembry went off. They might play some of the young guys, so if those guys are out, maybe Cam Reddish, half-decent play, Damian Jones, McCall. He hasn't played much at all this season, preseason, but, I mean, if they just totally shut all their starters down, might have to get into some of these guys here. So Yeah, I can't say too much about that one. Moving on the Chicago side, they rested all their guys last time out, I think. Well, most of their guys. Maybe the night before. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, I'm expecting Chicago to play 25, 30 minutes in this one, dress rehearsal game for them. So Levine and Markkanen for sure are my two top options in this one. I really do like Markkanen. He's been limited, but if he gives him 25, 30 minutes, I think he can easily get you like 13 points, 12 rebounds, maybe even a little higher. So I like those two quite a bit. I don't mind a little Otto off the bench. Well, I guess he's starting, but he's 6,600. Little much for me. You can look at Kobe White, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much he's going to play in this one. He's still a viable option. I don't mind a little bit of Satoransky. Not the best option, but they're all facing really bad Atlanta defense. So he's not going to score a lot, but if you get, like 9 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, you're going to take it. So kind of an all-around guy, but you're definitely going to rely on his assist here for Satoransky. So that's what we got going on in that one. So maybe 1 or 2 shares of Satoransky, and definitely Levine and Markkanen are my 2 big boys from the Chicago side. Moving on, Minnesota. They played their starters, almost starter minutes last time out, which was awesome because we all got the news on that one. Obviously not. So we kind of got screwed because we didn't have the Minnesota news that they're going to play their starters 700 minutes. So, So anyway, this is, like I said, most of these guys, dress rehearsal game for them. Not an easy matchup against Milwaukee. They are hurt a little bit. Milwaukee is. They don't have their full team. I'm guessing Minnesota plays high 20s again. We'll have to see. Anyway, I do love Karl Anthony Towns. If he doesn't get in foul trouble, he's fine. Wiggins is just dead to me. I don't care for him. Maybe Culver off the bench at 5,000. He's a little much, though. We'll have to see. And honestly, the only one I really care about is Covington. I know it's hard to say that. He had a really good game last time out and pretty good minutes as well. I don't expect a ton from the dude, but the dude's $3,500, and all the other small forwards as of now are kind of trash that are that low. So I get it. He's not that good. I say it a lot, but if he's going to play like he did, 25, 30 minutes, even if he gets me 15, he's still hitting almost value. So I don't mind Covington. Like I said, play him at your own risk because we know what he can do. So don't go chase games. I'm not really chasing it. He's really the only option that cheap. So Covington and Towns, I think, are the 2 you can really look at. Wiggins is trash. GPP only for me because, I don't know, it seems like this could be a game that he goes off just because it's a really bad matchup for him, but who knows, Yeah. Moving on to the Milwaukee side, Bledsoe is still going to be out, so Giannis and Middleton are the 2 main targets I'm looking at. I got Giannis at almost 50, and I got Middleton at 30, so both these guys are solid plays, and that's really it I have from this game, these 2 here, and I'm probably moving on from the Milwaukee side. Next, we got Portland. So I do expect most of their starters to rest. Whiteside not going to play. Lillard and McCollum, not expecting them to play. We'll have to see what's going on with Zach Collins. If we hear that he's going to play 22, 23, 24 minutes, then he's definitely in play for me. But he is listed. He's kind of like one of the main starters / key reserve guys. So I don't know how much they're really going to push him. I think tonight they just play most of their their random guys here. So we'll have to see what they do. Anyway, looking at point guard, like I said, I'm expecting Lillard to be out. I don't mind Simmons here. I expect him to be very, very cashy for sure at bare minimum. You can look at Bazemore if you want, but you kind of have to see the rotation, what's going on with him, and if he's limited in minutes, we'll have to see because he kind of counts as like a key reserve because he'll be playing quite a bit. Same as Lasagna, key reserve. Don't know how much they're going to push him. Same as Hood. I do like Scalabus here quite a bit because he's not a key reserve, so they're just going to play a ton out of him. Maybe Anthony Tolliver, GPP only because sorry, I heard some noises outside. Don't think he's going to play too much. So definitely watch the Collins news for sure. And Scalabus here and Simmons, I think, are the 2 main guys in this one for me. You can also look at, what's his name? Where's he at? Gary Trent, GPP only for me. If you want to put him in there, not too bad, but I'd obviously rather have Simmons, but maybe Trent in a DK side of it if you want to. Portland side Denver side expect him to play 27 to 30 minutes in this one. Oh man, excuse me. Don't mind Jokic. I for sure would rather have Karl Anthony Towns, but if you're looking for ownership leverage, probably go Jokic. Plus, he's not going up against Whiteside, so if he avoids his foul trouble, then he's in a good spot. But Towns has just been so dominant, and I just think he's going to continue. So I definitely rank Towns above Jokic for me. I don't mind Murray. I know that scares you sometimes, just because he's such a you probably know what I'm saying. So he just GPP for me. I mean, I like him. Point guards are kind of crap tonight, so I mean, you can probably look at him. Hopefully, he doesn't screw me over. But I've had some bad times with Murray. Don't mind Millsap. Actually, he's really not a bad play if he's totally healthy. I think he could kind of be a lower owned Denver Nugget. I don't mind Harris. He does rely on his shot. If it's off, you're kind of screwed. And that's mostly it for me that I'm looking at. So Jokic, Murray. I don't have him high on my list, but probably Murray a little bit higher just because there's not many point guards as of this recording. So that's probably where I'd go. And then Millsap's kind of that sneaky play. He's not cheap, but he's kind of that sneaky play that not many people are going to have. All right, last game, Dallas and the Clippers. And this one's obviously simple. Porzingis and Luka Doncic, that's it. That's really all you need to know and move on. There's nothing else I really care for. Maybe right, but Tim Hardaway, I guess, but Doncic and Porzingis for me in this one. And then the Clippers side, they are going to be playing in Vancouver, Canada tonight. So some people may want to play Kawhi just because he's going to be back in Canada. And, all the Canadians still love him up there. I mean, for the most part, there's obviously a couple of guys that are sour that he just randomly left. But, I mean, he got traded there. So, but you can look at Kawhi. I don't think they're going to push him here. But I still think he's going to get pretty good points in limited minutes. But I'm not expecting much from him. If we get word for some weird reason he'll play in the third quarter, definitely got to consider him. But just because it's limited minutes, I just don't think he's that playable. I love Montrezl Harrell. If we get word Lou's going to play 25, 30 minutes, this dude's a beast when he gets minutes. But same thing, they're just limiting Lou and Kawhi here early on. And, they don't care about pushing those guys, but I do like Montrezl Harrell for sure. So that is mostly it. So watch Miami, Atlanta. Those are the two games you got to watch out for, and those two will for sure change the slate for sure. So just watch the news on those two, and I think you should be good to go. So not too bad of a slate, depending on what's going on with these two teams here. If I had to rank my studs, I'd probably go Giannis, Towns, Jokic, I guess. Sorry, my bad. I got Luka in there as well, so I think Luka could have a good game here against the Clippers. So definitely can get him in there if you can. And Millsap, kind of my GPP-ish guy. I know he's expensive, but I think he could have a half-decent game here. Zach LaVine, love him. Marketing, I love him. Favorite power forward. Harrell, not bad. Lou, don't mind him. Porzingis, don't mind him. I definitely will take Marketing over him, though. Middleton, I know he's been up and down, but he's only 68. I think he's a half-decent option for sure. And then, like I said, watch the Atlanta game, because if they rest their guys, Cam Reddish and some of those guys could be solid options. And for the most part, that's it. And then, obviously, the Portland side there with Simmons and Scalabrine. So I think that is mostly it. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the likes from the last video. And if you are new, we do videos almost every single day throughout the entire NBA season. So, why not hit that sub button and stay up? And, we give out free advice, like I said, almost every day. So why not? Why not sub and watch some videos? So that is it, guys. We'll see you guys on Friday. Kind of sad it's the last game for like 4 or 5 days, but hey, NBA regular season's right around the corner. Definitely hyped about it. And we'll see you guys here on Friday. Hopefully you guys all do good here on Thursday. And like I said, only $10 for the rest of the preseason. 2 days. So, I mean, $10, that's not too bad. Why not come join us? To get in on it, check out our Twitter in the comment section below. All right, guys. We'll see you guys on Friday.